radar for a little bit. But I think
he really
is
just...
probably the player that we need to talk about. He was on my scouting list for a potential Fnatic Academy.
You're going to get a little glimpse of that list
at
some point.
He wasn't even going to be the IGL, which talks about the firepower that he potentially has. But everything I've heard about this guy has been fantastic in terms of his leadership. So I'm very excited for this.
Oh, Mini's speaking up though a little bit. I can hear him over the crowd and everything.
On the attacking side here,
JTD, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that also. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome in. Gentlemates on defense, APEKS on attack, Insta A pressure, A question mark created, and Insta group towards B.
And now we have to see with that stand-in as well of Odorous. That's not going to be an easy scenario to work through, but a very patient beginning.
Yeah, just your
raid boss now. We got nothing mad really on the pistol.
No contestation.
One sheriff, one sheriff.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go for it. But I'll see if this becomes their standard default. I expect mates to kind of punish us later. But for now, no read. But potentially.
Yeah, this is a little bit sketchy here. We still have that Killjoy util.
That's a great dash.
Look for that first fight, but already Gentlemates.
Shout out to Zippin, by the way. They completely ignored the jet dashing and they just focus on everyone behind.
Click getting active. Stunner towards Avova as Molesy, the last one alive. Not much for him to do here. A rough scenario. Looking to flood out.
Very nice.
Perfect work from Gentlemates.
Shout out to Zipan. This was awesome from him.
And that little bit of a crunch through connector.
Yeah, I mean APEKS rolled the dice and they rolled low. Yeah. They've ran straight into a 2-man setup on that.
Yeah, 2-man setup and the flash was good.
Choke point. There's not a lot that Flora's going to do despite that dash to kind of disrupt that crossfire. It's very good.
Lovely work from Gentlemates. They'll be happy with that. Nice way to get the ball rolling here. This is their map choice, so keep that in your minds, of course. And as this, I don't want to say it's a throwaway round, but again, we are going to be seeing just kind of classics here for APEKS. I do want to talk to you a little bit about activating a star player like Fluorescent, right? You've had the likes of Durka join your team. How do you put them in those pressure scenarios and try and get them to operate as best they can?
Oh, sorry, knife hits 3. They're going to keep the 3-person stack pretty strong.
How do you guys, or you guys previously, navigate around that?
I think there's a difference when Durka first joined the team compared to when we were kind of working with him, you know, last year, for instance. So I think that, you know, this is a new environment.
Rap Power Pals with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you for doing that.
So I think that we have to kind of look at our win conditions here. I think Fluorescent has to go nuclear.
Yes.
And I've seen the development of Flora, like this year at Champs, like she was playing very disciplined. But I think as a coach, I'd be just letting her loose. Like playing on that comfort, like she's on the jet, playing the comfort, but also just like if there's any ideas that she had, like with Durka, like when he came to the team, if he had any ideas that he wanted to do, I was just all for it. Like I wasn't gonna
knife goes in, clears everywhere close, so they know for sure they aren't getting in for over towards here, at least close.
Yeah, you get to kind of get that balancing act, right?
They've done good though, we just double orb default,
that's what we're gonna have
trying to get the most out of it.
For now, this is clean work. You want to be seeing kind of, at most they'd want to lose is 1.
Allison, thank you so much for the 29 months. Thank you for doing that.
Bulldog, the 2 Vandals, and the Outlaw here. Click, trying to build his confidence too, a young player himself.
Mini evolved overnight, yeah, I told you, he learns fast.
Looking like someone to keep their eyes
it's annoying.
See how he performs in this one though, already looking sharp.
He definitely watched back a lot of his stuff though and took notes.
Down very low on time here. That knife will show intent. Stunner from Molesy though. Okay, Zipan's gone down. That should be a plant. Floor just going to buy a little bit of time here. Make sure that plant goes in. Isolating Kadabra would be great, but tricky. Flash there. Nice Floor.
It's a really nice flash. Yeah, we get double gun as well. We really. Oh, hold up.
We're going to teach you a real big lesson here.
Yeah, I think you got to stick on her.
That's already 2 this round, but can there be more? Click and Mini. This is already a costly round. Can they play selflessly? Can they play her in? Avova, Molesy on one side, tap on the spike, they've got to respond.
Oof, nice shot though, fair play. Shout out to Mini, as in not the caster, actually getting 2 here. No matter what, really, really good eco. Yep.
But it was Nico. It was Nico from Flora. Like that's what we need to see early on. I was worried about the pistol, no momentum from the pistol, but that's the kind of round that we can pick up momentum from. Even though it's the loss, like, Flora's going to be pretty good after that. Feeling pretty good after that one. Oof.
And look, it's a little BM to the other teams, but
they need to trade out the other 2.
More fans to this arena.
Yeah, I think they doubled too close to each other.
Turned up with just the floor signs. Love that. The Gentlemates teams, they turn up as well, so we've actually got a good
Gentlemates, bonus is literally just 1 hero gun onto this one. Not sure how much they're going to get for this. Wait, that scan hit this guy.
Quite simplistic in approach here if they continue down this pathing.
Yeah, a bit repetitive from APEKS, but nothing to really worry about on the kind of buy.
I think that's okay until M8s stop it.
Sorry, wrong region.
What a shot.
Kadabra, lovely towards Odorous. You've got some real heavy hitters in this game.
This is the thing with M8s, you got a lot of firepower.
On a bit of red alert here.
Just playing off of that hero Vandal right now. Or the Vandal D.
Okay, question mark still stands over towards A in terms of the pressure.
Like there's
It's going to be interesting to see when the knife comes up and they actually try and clear this. Because Sova, with the recon, pretty far away. There we go, knife goes in, they insta clear this question mark. They can heavier pivot over towards B.
Here it's all nothing.
Yeah.
And we should see the fast rotation coming in now. Hopefully there's enough stall for this exec.
But already caught off him. Minnie's in a little bit of trouble. Held off at least for now by the smoke. Keeps himself secure.
What a flash that is.
Out though. Floor going to take towards backside. Look at the rest. Now we're going to see that hero Vandal coming through. They've identified it. They should now know where that resides. In the hands of Click, a plant is what they're prioritizing.
Click is absolutely sending it.
It's safe. It's in. 4v4. The scrap now begins. Click makes a bit of a meal of it, but Robbie's going to land. Floor though holds guard. Finds Zipan. The last two, you're looking at Kadabra, at least has the Phantom there. Could have done something. It's not to be. Floor still farming.
Fluorescence, yeah, Fluorescence fragging.
For APEKS here. We've got to see if they can continue now.
Yeah, the big test now. Equal economy.
Any ults?
Yeah, big buy rounds. Buy round, buy rounds.
7-2 already. That's right in the pocket. Molzy only one away from his ult. That could be fantastic to get on. Nothing.
But here we can see already that their M8s are looking to punish this A main this time.
My God, bro.
Oops, sorry.
Let's see if we get a challenger.
The tech pause might have been to change the Omen to the Astra.
Trying to deny this KO.
Oh, yeah.
They know
That's
it's
true.
on board.
I was talking about the Omen Astra diff and we both got Astra. That makes way more sense. Okay, I like this from Gentlemates. We've had 4 rounds where we go aggro from APEKS over towards A, and they have 4 people here to try and make sure they punish this. Hasn't worked out, but the idea is correct.
Should have some big info off that knife, and I think they're looking at the ult coming. It's actually Odorous they've prioritized here, so he's got the ult ready to rock and roll. Molzy still one away, and look at the space they've gathered over towards that link side.
Yeah, it should be finished into a B split. It looks like a very strong finish.
Confidence? Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna be feeling great at the moment. It's a lovely shots.
It was all on Mini.
Yeah, this is so hard.
It's all on me.
Oh, and you're crumbling. Minnie, gonna need a couple here. That's nice. A second, not to be.
She couldn't resist.
Stall out. Takes away hype at least. But they've got a player advantage. They've got the site. I don't want to say full control because there's a little bit of a threat from Robbie here.
Nice shot.
Oh, it's beautiful. 2 for Robbie. Needs a bit more though.
Great recon as well.
Lock it down here. Molzy stuck on the site. Can't really get
Dude,
out.
you got drone in a little bit. Everyone can relax. We're gonna see drone into double send, and then maybe the nade so they can't swing out at the back. What I would do.
Being a little creative here in the post plant. Clears out lane as well. They've now got no idea where he slipped to. I don't know if that got spotted. This could be a big crossfire to hold. The first drops. It's over to Shohan first. It's lovely. This is big from APEKS. Nice.
Yeah, they really missed that. I have no idea why they didn't send it when the drone was going out. I don't know what that's about.
Third now for Gentlemates. Let's wait and see. Kadabra can't find a target. The time has run too low, and APEKS
Hey, nicely done from
bring the
APEKS.
scoreline back to 2 apiece.
Yeah, they played it really well in the 2v3.
I like to call that one like the Nats.
Denchi with the tier 1. Thank you with the 17 months. Appreciate that.
Yeah, beautiful round. It's kind of not a great sign for mates that they've identified the win condition for the round. They tried to disrupt the A main default that APEKS are going for, but failing basically. So I'm not sure how they're going to punish that later, because APEKS can just do that all day. But
wait, how's he doing? Okay, uh-oh. Get in the groove.
Been seeing a couple anti-ecos looking a bit shaky in some of those previous games. Let's see if we can keep it clean here. We do have a couple threats. Ghost for Kadabra.
There's some ecos up for grabs though.
Nothing major. If Click gets
go get your confidence kill.
Knives, who knows? But it's not there now, right? So this is just them kind of going through the paces.
Multi here is doing a good job. He threw the knife towards A to create a little bit of pressure, but also getting caught by that knife too. So creating a bit of a question mark for me.
Yeah, I spoke about this being a really strong anti-eco at the moment, where you kind of clear over towards B and you get an outlaw or a marshal, and you're just searching for a jump peek. Because people Do love to get the info on this one. It just means you can have numbers here. Floor's absolutely sent it. Why on earth have we Killjoy it? Oh my god, is this why?
Getting right into their faces. We said a couple small threats, but Kadavra makes it massive. Molesy now in a world of trouble. This was not clean. This is not what the doctor ordered. And now this could be magic.
Oh boy, Astra ult to get the guns.
This is perfect.
Very, very nice on this. See what Molesy has got.
30 seconds, you got to be running straight towards A now.
30 seconds
I mean, that gamble call was beautiful. I think they knew that, like, just because they called
Massive,
Molesy,
yeah.
they didn't see
Chat, they can go get the guns.
It was a bit too obvious. So beautiful call. It's what we want to see from kind of, you know, those teams coming up. You know what I mean? That confidence.
Lovely. And it was kind of highlighting again something you were highlighting.
It's a meme.
Well,
dude, you guys are addicted to TikTok. It's a TikTok thing, isn't it, man? You guys need to delete this app, man. You're all melting your brains, chat. It's not even a TikTok thing? Okay, well then you're all safe. I'll stop flaming you. Oh my goodness, my guy.
Are we getting the knife out? We don't know, but Mini will be loving that one. Gentle mates out of nowhere.
Sorry, chat, you're telling me I can't use the word massive anymore? That's it. And then I'm only left with Giants. And then as soon as Giants play, I'm doomed.
To play with it, kind of flood around it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think APEKS did anything terrible. I just think Mates had an actual pretty good eco.
Look at that. That was perfect from Kadavra.
Matteo, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you're loving that one. That's a big confidence round, though. You know what I mean? That's got to feel so good.
I'm still getting a bit shaken every time you say Mini. It's really...
The confidence frag was there, though. Is a silver lining to losing the round.
We've got a couple ults now. 3 pretty impactful ults actually already ready to go for APEKS. And once again, we rinse and repeat towards this A main control. Maybe just to set the kind of standard, set the tempo and expectation. But look how deep ready Gentlemates are sitting. Maybe expecting some of these ults to come into effect.
Is that a flame? Dude, how's that? That's not a flame, it's a silver lining. You got a confidence kill. I'm being genuinely serious.
Floor's taken the space, but it feels like Gentlemates were aware of the possibility of this. So they're sitting
Look pretty nice on this one as well. Got Astra ult if they want it.
Zipan, got to be careful with his life. Could have been spammed out there, but mostly stays okay.
Oh boy, why is everyone getting their knife out?
Knives out here, and Gentlemates are lapping up every single one of these. Floor going to be called upon to do something near on miraculous.
Oh, they use so many ults to get nothing.
Now a 1v5 does get the res though. 50 seconds. This is brutal. There's not much to be done. The drop of the wall coming in as well. She has to dip away. 40 seconds. And if Gentlemates are disciplined, they shouldn't have given up anything here.
No.
When Floor dashed to here, I just wanted an insta-ult, clear a backside, everyone else running out. Everyone was chilling here for so long.
That's a little bit of a worry there, but still, Cross does get taken this time. Plant's going to come in the spam. I like the little off plant there just to secure that the spam wouldn't affect it too much, but a 2v5, you've got to have mistakes here, I've got to feel, from Gentlemates to really make this become reasonable. Floor now surely going to be dealt with. Too many targets, too little time.
Did we get a little jump bug as well?
Clean with it.
Yeah, very, very clean rounds. Yeah, APEKS there just felt insanely indecisive. Insanely indecisive. Like they did hard work, they pinched. Yeah, let's see what Mini says.
They have practiced map quite a lot. Like you don't see that often. So what they did is they dashed in from the A choke through the R, and they had 2 people pinching either side. If anyone was caught there, they were gone. But luckily for Mates, nobody there. Mates played really well towards the back of that site, didn't get caught in this exec at all. And that's how you play the A site, in my opinion. Don't get
Damn, he didn't flame them.
Just play back, keep those spams up.
I feel like Mini's turned into me.
What? I just got to feel this guy's going to be a superstar in the making.
God damn.
Nice to see as well, because we don't have many coming up from tier 2 right now.
It's true. And we're going to see the
awesome,
economic impact now on the APEKS side, down to Sheriffs. And Ghost just for Floor. On the other side, looking pretty well done.
Who defined the Chico?
Me and Mike.
But surely there's one more than the other. You collaborated.
Why are you trying to split me and Mike up here, huh?
Bro, don't play talent politics with me.
Oh wow, we're bringing that in already. No, I'll let Mike take it. It's fine. You know, I'm nice like that. No, I'm leaving this dead silence here because you've been really nasty. When Fnatic lose,
I'll be silent too. We can both play this game. I could play this game all day. I'm not supposed to be the good one here.
Right, well, I guess I've been put in my place. Thank you very much for that one. Let's
He's
see if
actually
we
owned
can
her. Fair
hear the
play.
danger back on the other side here. Floor handled well, Robbie. Yeah,
Damn,
so
dude, he's going to do a
clean.
crazy
This
reaction
guy is
again.
an absolute
Go on, give me his
animal.
replay.
Lovely work from Gentlemates, unfazed
Very, very
here.
nice.
I'd
2
like to see
clean
almost
rounds.
timeout
Their
from
money's out of
Apex, maybe
control.
just
They're buying
touch
for the
base,
whole of the rest of this
check in,
half.
and get them back on tracks. I feel like the game's starting to slip away from them 3 consecutive rounds now.
Yeah, and I don't think it's anything majorly strategic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a little bit more like testing towards B long, potentially.
Okay,
feels like-
dude, his replay's going to be awesome.
Just these finishers.
I'm so in
you know,
for it.
Just closing out these rounds have been a bit more difficult.
More and more we see. I was kind of eyes on
right,
Click
big buy,
earlier on,
V-buy.
but it is Robbie and Mini taking over on the board here. Could be a bit of a superstar on our hands. Let's see if Click can pick up the pace a little.
Okay,
Prowler
rifle to shoot the
someone
Prowler, so they don't
willing
know.
to challenge in middle. Do we have a swing? The
That
flash
is an
lovely.
incredible
That is
flash.
Heaven sent, but it's still Robbie. Every trade, every pick, he is there for the follow-up. He's
Oh, that was
confident, and he
nice.
gets punished this time. Hype going to put him back in his place a little, and it's a 4v3. Finally, a player
Dude,
advantage
he
for
did that
Apex.
from A, by the way, over the top.
Yeah, but I honestly have never seen that flash before. I believe that was from outside aim in.
Yeah, it was
So,
awesome.
Another one I'll steal.
Add it to the list.
Added to the list.
I'm sure the observers will be on that.
Wait,
I always
Mini's
love
a
calling
KO
out.
hater though, man.
They hate it. They do have a completely open run towards B here for Apex. Now
That was an
drifting
awesome
that way. Looks
flash.
like it is on the cards.
You had the push through from the KO and the Astra.
Yeah, this is a good reaction. The problem is as soon as, I mean, Molsey should be throwing the spike over towards Hype, just to be able to secure it.
It's gone from brilliant to an absolute disaster. Zipan mauls too, but it's
Savior,
over.
here he is.
Out of nowhere.
Standing.
Who'd have thought coaches could be this good? But there is still an issue. Mini is lingering around. We were saying how good Mini was. He was right up there with Robbie, and he's going to stay up there until the
Lovely.
trade.
Shout out to
Follow the ball
Odorous.
position.
That's the impact.
Keeps this one within touching distance. One survivor. That's all that they need. What's the money like, actually? I was about to check in.
I think I need to see a timer right now.
Oh,
You
whoa,
think so?
replay's even got the flash.
We didn't get one last round, did we?
No, we didn't.
No? Is the button not working?
It's crazy you're saying that after I've said it so many times about Fnatic.
Hey.
Lockdown. Lockdown is their pipe. On the other side, we've got the knives to Click, we've got KO's ult, we've got the Hunter's Fury, we've got a lot
It's
there.
calm.
Be
yeah,
here,
very, very calm.
The round they do decide to go towards B is the round that we've got.
Operator.
I love this
Bait
bait.
switch
One of
setup.
my
it's
favorites.
so tricky to
I
clear
dislike
this
that
as
this
well.
guy's in the
Click,
spam
you gotta
pot.
start hitting
Oh
these.
boy.
That's not good enough, Floor.
Really
Gets
messed up
punished,
the
but do
jump
they know
after.
Kadabra? The
I actually
amount
think
of
they
times
messed this up, but
position
I'm not
gets
even sure
away
I'd
with daylight
smoke here.
robbery. Does this
This
clear
fade
it?
is
I'm
gonna
waiting to see. The
absolutely
timing's
wreck
not
you.
on here. Floor's going to be aware, and Floor is heads up about her work.
Respect up.
Clears another. Does a
Th-
good bit
those
of
are
chip damage towards
great-
Robbie, who couldn't quite
those are
close
great
the
heads
gap
up plays,
in
being
time.
able to check this, to be
Already tethered
honest.
up as well, having to respect this now with a nade on top of it buys enough time. All these players do have their ults, but do they get a springboard in? They need someone to get that ball rolling, really, and no one's being given too much to play with. Floor getting a little hungry for that pick there. You can see her just taking a little bit
Gentlemen
of a
have so
look.
much money that they
Two up
should just
towards
try and
her
do
after
damage.
side, one down towards the connector. Knife to go in. Doesn't really hinder too much, but already one slip through. We've got Robbie on the site. Over. Got to be careful. Timing's a bit tricky on this one. Floor on an island. Making it look like a holiday so far, unfazed until cleared. Now a 2v3,
Good
much
damage,
better.
not
Can they get the
fully
defuse,
planted for them.
especially with the Vova still alive, with Hype still alive? It's
Oh,
going to be
boy.
difficult in these scenarios, but they're going to give it a go. Robbie going to try and sit the spike, and he's still doing
No
some
matter
serious
what, that
damage.
is the damage that
time
they needed
has
to do.
eluded him at
And
this
got the
point.
extra
Does
kill at the
damage,
end. They
doesn't
win the
matter.
round, but at what
Round
cost?
is for
1,
Apex.
2, 3, 4 that have to
I think
rebuy.
the
1-9
beginning of
loss
that
bonus,
round
do they
all
lose
stems off
again?
Click missing that shot. Like,
Yeah.
It's one of the better rounds to lose.
Not running the Sova that you traditionally see. Sova
Robbie?
driving
Dude,
anti-field
Robbie's
out there, and I
fragging
think
very
that is a
heavy.
problem when they're trying to take B long. Click should have a field day. I mean, that round maybe not, but
Shout out to Floor for checking that.
Time to sharpen up, I guess. It can be down to something as simple as that. You can see how close it got at the end. I mean, Robbie nearly pulled it out of the bin, but if you're not going to hit that shot, that one big impact. But look
Bro,
at
is
the
Bro
amount of ultimates
12 to
still seeing
5?
us sat here. I'd love to see them used
That
a little bit
IGL.
more, be a little bit more proactive with
Chat,
them,
really
but
important rounds.
maybe an opportunity now could
4
come
people that
through.
can't buy.
Already a
Worst loss
3-1
bonus on
beginning
top of it
for
if they
Apex.
I
lose.
think on this map on
4
defense, they're
ults
quite
to
loose and
secure it for
quite like using
Gentlemates.
these ults for the
2
retakes
ults,
towards
well, kind of 3
they don't
ults, but
mind kind of
3 ults and
stacking
2
heavier
ults
towards
really
the center
to
map.
counter it.
'Cause So I think the retake on A on this map is it's pretty easy. I don't think teams quite realize.
Not sure I want Click to be playing like this when I've got all these ults, but
Click again. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
a great
okay,
trade
okay.
though.
He's like the
Now
only
everyone needs to
kryptonite before
chill
someone,
on
it feels like.
Gentlemates.
Click's just being deleted in a second, but Robbie is standing the test.
Rosefawn, thank you
Even
so much for
was
the tier
who
1.
noted
Thank
hype
you,
at the
thank you.
start there.
More proactivity here from it to getting re-clearing.
Yeah, they're insanely
So happy to
proactive,
play
he's
the
right.
retake of A, like
The
I said.
re-clear over towards middle, and most people don't want to re-clear over towards
Yeah,
middle, right?
Kadavra
Because it's the
and
double
Zimmer can now kind of shift
double
back towards
angles,
A,
right? You
knowing
never
that
feel
it's
comfortable walking
probably
out into
clear. I
these
mean, there was a
double
chance it could have
crossfire.
gone late, but
So
this
actually
feels
doing
more
it, most teams like to
likely
leave
of the
middle, so you
come-in,
can
does
kind of
at least
abuse it a
catch
little bit.
one
They've
there.
done it
Zip, I'm gonna
twice
go
now.
down, and Kadavra has to respect it. I think it caught 2, actually, seeing Kadavra now marked up. He is still paranoid about middle. There was that chance someone had slipped up, but lovely usage of the ult. Glad to see them implementing this.
I'm glad to see APEKS actually
Zipan,
sending it over
a
towards
chance
the
to be
site
rezzed here,
more.
but I'm sure the time's low. Net has gone down, and the last 2, I don't think there's much of a chance here for him.
Yeah, you gotta look at the
Yeah, I
money
think
these two.
I was trying to allude to it. They didn't do it. They made the mistake. I think that in the VOD review, I think that they need to just play retake there. Like, there's no reason not to, in my opinion. Let the spike go down. Come in with the Killjoy ult. If they get counter Killjoy ulted, they would just Sova ult it back. Yeah, I'll just play it off the ults, play off the retake. I think Zipan was a bit desperate using his KO ult in a situation in which he's not resable. We can't use the ult in any manner. It's one of my pet peeves with KOs, honestly. Some of these KO players, they're
Like
a bit
panic button.
a bit panic button-y with the ult and don't really kind of use it like you would use other ults. Yeah, I like to use it with more like set retake kind of vibe.
Got you.
But yeah,
So
we'll give him the benefit of it.
yeah,
There's
you're
the
out
KO
one.
hate. Yeah, he really
Any
hates
more
KO.
than that?
Any more than that, and I'm
It's over.
you're kicked, mate. From my team anyway.
And what team would that be? No one knows. But I do see a timeout coming in. I do believe it is Gentlemates going for it. It is 3 consecutive now for APEKS, so I think it's the right time to call for it. Maybe
Nismo,
not
hello.
happy with that
Speaking of
situation,
KO.
especially when it could have been played cleaner as a retake. Is that something that you'd be checking on
There's
now,
no
or
way
be an
that's your name.
overall Sort of
Why is that
conversation?
your name?
I think it's mostly about how we're going to.
Thank you for the sub, local. I'm not saying them, but
Like
appreciate
the power ult from APEKS is
appreciate the
pretty big,
17 mums.
Usually you see like either the
For God's
Killjoy ult
sake.
into the KO for the post or vice versa, depending on what they want to do. How are we going to deal with that? We need to problem solve that one. Like I said, I'm trying to allude to, like, I'd be more than happy to play more retakey towards A, but we don't want to be in a situation where they get the site and have these ults for post. So it's like that kind of tricky kind of situation.
Yeah, there's no like easy one singular solution. If there was, I'm sure someone would have come up with it. But
The
I think you're
first
right, it
EMEA
kind of,
trophy, yeah, that's the best one,
agrees
True
the fact of
Face.
how well
Is that
Robbie's
true?
doing at keeping that control in
Dude,
middle.
that's-
To
that-
me,
those ones are
already
nice.
Absolute standout player here.
He made the
He's
best
been
one.
banging out shots. He has been the one to kind of keep secure. Any
You have
of
the
that forward
files?
space
Oh, dude, I
over
believe
through
you.
all those,
You
the
don't have to
double
prove
doors
it.
there. But outside of that, the sights
Respect
have been
that.
off. So let's see what the adjustment is, if there is one. And are we seeing a
Seems
straight
like they're going to go
challenge?
for challenging towards A here. I'm surprised we don't see the Sova Robbie more towards this, because if they catch anything, he
Yeah,
can
I do
ult
feel the
back.
Gentlemates
Maybe
kind of
that's
held
what
onto
he's
their
going
ults a
towards
little bit.
now, hopefully.
We do, because we had 3 in a row, finally have a chance to break their econs for the last round, which means it won't be too good. Like, there'll be a couple of people that are... I mean, honestly,
There'll
be like 2 light armors, that's about it. It's not great.
They didn't like APEKS already falling away.
Spy Cutie with the Prime, thank you so much for the 5 mums. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. I'm surprised mates don't go for that Sova ult kind of idea, to be honest.
If only they had Minnie the coach rather than Minnie the player.
Big Joe.
My Sova's not bad.
Very nice.
Oh, that's a
Okay,
big pick.
that is huge.
Pick from Click.
Wise Airplane with the Prime, thank you
have
for
that
that.
one.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I'll
thank
add
you.
to the notepad.
Bacon,
Now,
the
I
other
wonder
one's
how
in
much
there.
they're
You
gonna
gotta
try
look
and
for
sell
it.
this. Might be pressure towards that B site. I don't know if they're going to keep in mind it is going to be a split through arc.
I've been enjoying how
To get this
proactive they are.
space,
Very, very
sees nothing
proactive.
further. Now we're getting a bit of pressure through towards connector. But look at the Ravage in APEKS
It's gonna
taking
get
the torch into
pretty
the
weird.
And it's a deeper hole
This should be a kill at middle. Prius?
Oh, the
Whoa!
Odorous.
Wait. How did he get that kill?
They had no idea they were splitting through middle like this. And now the problem started out, but Robbie is here. He's the one who's kept this secure, kept it safe for Gentlemates, but he's got to just outlive everyone somehow. I don't know how he's going to get
How did
away
he
with
actually
it,
get
but
that
he's
kill? Did he just
repositioned.
randomly
Another fight,
turn?
but he falls this time. Avova's got him. Kadavra and Mini, the last 2 alive. Mini is here.
Actually won
does
them the
have
rounds. I would love
yeah,
to see
this
the
time
Odorous kill
gonna
here.
invest. Now
We've
the
had
time
Click
is
walk
running
all
low
the
here.
way through A
Odorous,
behind
stunning
the turret.
Shot towards middle, leaving just Mini, whose position will be noted. The plant's already in, and it's an uphill battle now. I don't think there's much more to
He
be
actually
done.
owned this round. He's kind of won in 2 rounds.
Using the ult in the 2v4.
Doing great. Very nice.
I mean,
Give me this
I
replay.
guess
I want
I'm
to see how
being
he
a
does
bit
it.
critical,
I
but
think he just checks on the
think
timing
how I
behind
highlight
him.
it is the fact that we're not in a situation to use our ults. We're dying before we're.
There
kinda getting
might
to
have
them.
been a dead
So I'd
com.
like to see them play in a way where. they're
Actually get to capitalize on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I did like the push through from
Nice
Cliff.
shot.
I think that I like the confidence. He's not started the game too hot, and keeping with that confidence was good. But somehow Odorous has got his coach 300 IQ, spinning around, one tapping.
He's just like Neo in the Matrix, reading everything. So
Sub
APEKS
off.
taking the lead. We do have Robbie's ult still there.
Okay, we got
Click's got his, Paul's
Op
got
with the
hers,
backup gun
and
next to
Hype's
it.
got
Op coming back
And
up
this
as
has
well.
been an unbelievable comeback from
They
They
Apex.
might be thrown away though.
Could be. I think they've got plenty of cash around. Maybe just expecting if there was another push-up.
We
saw
might just be
success
walking
off
into the
back
op
of Click.
here.
They could be looking to do that further. How long do they hold this though? Apex very aware, but it's hard to clear this. We don't have
Astra
the Faker's
kind of has to
joining,
get
so we
two
do
to
have
make
Odorous
this worth,
coming
in my
over.
opinion.
And now has to get a little bit closer. Nice from Kadavra, but a quick trade. You feel like the red carpet might get rolled out here. Again, proactive use of that ult coming out from Hype. Robbie's got to respect it.
I like that he's saving. He's not using the ult to kind of break it, but tricky from Apex. Not actually using it. Using it to go
Yeah,
back.
it's not bad. A lot of pressure here.
There we go.
We didn't have an extra smoke to block the vision, and they have cleared it relatively
around here a
fast.
little bit.
Jet
Just
uses
dip
the
with
dash
it.
to try to
Ended
get there a
me a
little bit
couple times. It's not
faster.
been easy
Knife
to
goes
hold.
over
When
towards.
you're that solo guy, though, I can't blame
Oh
him.
boy.
See what he can
Arc
do.
to
It
clear.
is an incredibly hard position. This time, actually, Robbie trying to help out a little bit. Sends down the ult here. Mini does a little bit of chip damage here. You can see Odorous starting to suffer. Avova, Malzy, Click trying to get involved, but it's Mini this time from the back of the site. Good trade again from Avova, keeping this one within touching distance, but it's a 3v2.
And they got a cross to get the
Favourable
spike.
to Gentlemates.
Recovering it.
Now, Spike was left over towards long. Got to come back.
Okay.
Hype's got to go big here. That's 3 players. That's. I thought that was a kill, and I think so did he. Zipan, though, still alive and breathing. It's all on Avova. This is rough. There's nothing to
Okay,
be
6-6
done.
for the half. I still feel like
Holds on
Apex
in
did
and
pretty
keeps
good. The
this
recovery,
game
it could have been way
as
worse.
close as possible.
6-6.
We love to see it. Nice and close game between these two. Exactly what we wanted. Apex keeping up and Gentlemates looking sharp. Got to say, Robbie is an absolute legend so far, looking absolutely tip-top for
Absolute
this team.
legend.
And of
I mean, he
course,
is
we do have a
fragging
little
real
treat for
heavy.
you guys as well. Sticking around, we are going to be jumping
What's on
over towards
Chamber on
Apex,
Poe?
sharing
Yeah, I
another
love
one,
dude.
and only Squeezy
You can ask me
joined
about
by
Chamber on
Yinzu.
any
You
map,
don't
and I'm
wanna
going
miss
to say
it.
I like it. You got to have the right player, though.
5, 4, 3. That's right. I've got some gentle mates here alongside me, Brock, Squeezy, and Bayaz as well.
Sorry.
Gotta love the fans. Gotta love the fans. Now, first of all, this is a different roster coming into this year.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you the reason for picking up some of these players.
Oh, he's the expert, actually, for the players, yeah.
We've been trying a lot of players. And to us, it was the best roster we could have. You know, it was a little bit hard for us because we're not team partners, so it's hard to get top players of
Dark
VCT
Ivy, thank you for the prime.
and guarantee them
Thank you.
2 years of contract. So because we have to keep our place this year, we got to fight. So we got the best choice we had, and we're really happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, you picked up a fantastic group of players. Now, Champions is in Paris, of course.
The owners?
How
These
important
two are the
will that
owners,
be for
right?
you
And this
guys, knowing
guy is
that
old player.
it'll be in France?
Bayaz.
It's
This guy's a
real
COD player.
important, of course.
I don't know
We
about
really
this guy.
want to play the champs in Paris. I think there will be a lot of fans.
A COD player or
So
COD
it's,
content
It's
creator?
more pressure for the players as well. But we hope we'll be there, and they are working hard. So we're happy to be there.
You feel the same?
I feel the same. The players are really determined. They're really hyped because the
COD
champs
YouTuber? Okay, there
are
we
in
go.
Paris. They hope they can see like the whole crowd of Gentlemen, the whole fans cheering for them in Paris. They're gonna
Squeezy's
be
so big in
loud if
France.
they made it, if we make
Yeah.
it. And yeah, they're determined, and
This guy, right?
I have full trust on them, and they're gonna make it.
Now, last year, your bundle was very beautiful. Love it. And I think this year...
And this year
the
as
same.
well.
As well, of course. So, Bayaz, I wanted to see if you want to help your team promote the classic. Get everyone to buy the bundle.
Now?
Yes.
French
to
or
the camera.
English?
Whatever you want.
Bye! John! Non, attends. Le big flop.
Try again, try again.
Sorry les gars, non c'est bon, il fallait un petit flop, bon, c'est bon. Buy bundle gentlemates!
Let's go!
Nailed it, first time.
I mean, you have to buy you, but let's jump back into the game and see if Gentlemates can close this one out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was adorable.
Oh,
did
yeah,
like
that was really
You know what?
funny.
As a CBS.
Yeah. He sent it. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. But 6-6. Let's focus back in on the game. We've got Gentlemates with a good showing so far. 6 rounds under
Pilia,
their
thank you
belt,
so much
but
for the
APEKS,
Prime Rain Man with the Prime also, and
gotta say,
Ash,
in my
appreciate
eyes,
the 100 bits.
kind of
Thank you
exceeding
for that.
expectation, keeping this one close, but the side swap coming in. Now we
Pistols,
get to see the
1-0
kind
to
of real
Gentlemates.
labor that they put into this Gentlemates. This is their choice. I want to see them dictate the pace here. But Floor,
Let's see a massive broad mid here.
yeah, knife gonna come through. So Floor knows there's a player on that Zipan. Nice shot though, but it's Click to connect, gonna
Oof.
find Molzy, and Zipan on the follow-up. This is looking good. It's only
Ooh,
Floor
I
to
like
try
that
and
from
draw
Click.
blood.
Oh,
Odorous
I
in
like that a
unison,
lot
but it's
from
quick
Click.
response. Click
Dash over to...
lighting up the
Ooh!
rebound.
That was a sick round from him. Even the movement brain was good.
Yeah, it's
Dash
exactly
over
what we
to
need.
the box, but then
Like,
double
Click-
back so that you can
Like,
peek
there's
at the
been so many
same
players that have been new to
angle.
VCT this year,
That was
so
cool.
like-
Instead of like
like
being
players
committed
like
where you can
Click
get
kinda-
traded.
kind of
Kind of fall by the wayside a little bit, yeah.
And then when you
This,
have, like, a
this,
first
this.
half or a bit of
Ooh, that was nice. It was really, really good.
exactly what we need to see.
Made so much sense as well.
Kinda converts.
Because you're so isolated. You're taking a 1v1 if you go over towards the right. Right, but you're more likely to get traded if you go to the left.
I'm a fan.
That was sick.
He's second on the board currently. I know we don't talk about kills like it's the be all and end all, but he's second. Just
Smee
below-
with
well, I
the
say
gifted. Thank you for doing that
way
as well.
below
Thank you, Smee.
But still, at this point, we've got the Vandal out for Click, we've got the Bulldog coming in for Zip, and a little bit more conservative purchase from Gentlemates in comparison to what we saw previously.
Bacon, stop playing it.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Double
Last time around,
pistol.
we did see a bit of a wild
The nightmare
round,
for
so
Apex.
A very standard approach again. Very similar to what we saw in the first half.
nothing major to report. It was a 4-stack
I do quite like the middle setup in this anti-eco. We got the turret ready. They had the KO flash ready if the turret kind of shot.
Trying to find Kadabra, but he's making a quick escape. Does actually get out of danger in the. Yeah, you don't get a cheeky orb. No. That's not for free. I like the try, Odorous, but
I love some of the
so
confidence
Hype's
I'm
got,
seeing. It's awesome.
The entirety of Gentlemates basically on the way. Bit tough. Let's see. How much can he do here? Probably not much. You're looking at Click, trying to clear. Keep that confidence
Yeah,
high.
it doesn't feel like much damage is going to go into this
But
one.
as long as you don't overextend.
Okay, of course.
That's a Vandal gone. I think
Sounds
it
about
can
right.
be secured by Zipan, but
How
he
did that
also
even happen? There's a
safe
smoke
as
there.
Well. Vova just got Kadabra. It's getting a little bit closer. I'm not worried yet. It's getting a little bit closer. It's still just that additional ghost with the Vova. Everything else is classics. Very little util to play in as well. And the double stack towards the back of the site should be able to do the job. And so far,
Gotta end up doing great damage.
They made it costly, but they should
Juggle
at
the
least be able
guns
keep
to
the
make sure you can
Bulldog
get the
and Vandal, so
upgrade.
vast
One
majority
armory
of the
buy, but they
investment
save
is
2
still
guns.
Yeah, I wasn't as worried with
Frosty, Val,
we
thank
saw
you so much for the
Apex
Prime,
were
mate.
going for,
Welcome
like,
into the Slug
stage
Club.
plants
Thank you
quite
for
a
that.
lot beside the map, but Apex are getting M8s Map kind of open plant there. So if they continue with that, I'm not as worried about those post plants. But yeah, a little bit too costly.
Seeing now what we have on the attack coming into
Not
bit
too
of a
bad.
bonus.
Not
Seeing
too
here,
bad
it's
at all. One
pretty
person takes the
well-rounded.
hit. It's good. It's a good bonus.
Wait and see what the purchase is completely.
We
okay.
could
So
buy
it
an
does
op
seem like
early
an
if they
end on
wanted
the
to next
Sheriff
round.
there with the Ghost still, 2 Vandals, and that Bulldog, of course, remaining. On the other side, everything's there. Only light shields on Hype, but no ults massively close by. I mean, Avova's maybe 2 away.
Over with disinformation.
Dude, the Astra again, kind of get 2 here, in my opinion.
Wild, yeah,
Get
outdone
none.
completely.
Dude, these
Click
Astras
is
pushing
heating
A
up
main,
here.
I just don't understand it. Why
Blazing away
solo?
forward, Odorous needs to make the right choices. Do you stand and fight or do you dip away?
Whoa.
Already Click going to be springboarded back here. Mini works his way in, but his floor with 1 and only 1. Zipan, good spacing, good trading. And this is working out so well in this bonus round. Molzy and Hype, a little too far away to do much about this now. Going to have to try and work their way back in, or do you just call it off already?
We'll look for the frag, see if we can get it.
We're going to know
Well.
where Robbie is, but can you do anything about it? Yeah, they're getting close enough by. Gentlemates don't want to leave him on his own, and they don't. They stand together. And Molzy, his decision's made for him. Time to back
The
away.
nightmare start from
This is gonna
Apex
be the
again
ninth
into this
for
half.
Gentlemates, and it was clear that one very, very direct approach. Once they got past pretty much over, it was the red carpet rolled out.
But yeah, like I said, it was like just the simple adaptation of waiting for that knife and then just contacting after it. Kind of caught Avova by surprise. Kind of thing that you
Stop this A
hope
main
you won't get
nonsense.
caught by, but
Yeah, man.
I mean,
the
a good
solo
adjustment by
Astra is
it's a good call.
again. Even if you get a 1-for-1 trade, I just don't think it's worth unless you're somehow taking down the Astra as well.
Getting robust. You're already seeing them up towards 5k, 6k. It's looking good. Knives there for Click. And of course, financially, APEKS back in the doldrums. Suffering, they get that one rifle left on Molsey. Floor not close enough to the knives here. Knives are on for Click as well, so he's catching up. How much can they get in this one, though? That one hero Vandal is going to be difficult to bring in. Very
interesting that it's on Molsey.
Are you of the artist mentality?
And there's a world where every French team could qualify for champs. Gentlemates. I mean, Gentlemates would be the biggest shock.
But
yeah, there is a world. Yeah, for sure there's a world.
Wait, when did I just say that?
Gentlemates would really have to overperform, but I do think that, again, they have a lot of potential.
Well, that's maybe why it's on floor. That feels toxic. Take that back. I take it back. I completely take it back. I'm being mean. Nah, I'm being mean. I didn't mean to be. I apologize. For now, Gentlemates, though, this is great.
Mini's really resisting the flame.
It will be picked up.
Had some opportunities early, didn't go for it. Nick, thank you so much with the 9 months.
The B site completely under the banner of Gentlemates.
Yeah, he really improved since yesterday, you're right.
It's a little bit further out, but that's fine.
Do I consider this EMEA stronger than previous years? Yeah, for sure. It pretty much happens every single time. Obviously, Fnatic took a little bit of a hit, but the overall pack improved quite a lot.
Prioritizing the Astra ult over the KO, I would do it either way around, but maybe they got some juicy Astra ult strap.
Show me what you got, Flo. Not easy. One on the side, one towards the back, two towards long. Leg shown. That's Robbie. Double swing. Oh, it's clean. Good control, but
they play well though.
I'm
really impressed with Robbie.
Really pick up, and it's dealt with in the end. Over gonna go down.
Even here though, we're telling people to swing for contact and stuff.
Everything looking great for Gentlemates.
Yep. Perfect time for the timeout.
What is this, timeout before the big buy round?
It's 4 in a row. You've not really had much say in these rounds. It feels like it's been quite concise. It's been kind of very direct.
You at least not gotta go aggro over towards A main.
It feels like you don't have much play, but the problem is there's already 10 rounds against you.
Or if you're gonna go aggro A main, you gotta do it with less people.
The operator coming
Sorry,
out
more
here
people.
Is I think they should buy the operator panel.
Really?
Yeah, I think floor on the up might be maybe the adjustment they need.
Hey, okay.
But like I said,
dude, is this where he can see the game and he's just saying what he sees?
Yeah. What? They're loud.
The Astra ult was prioritized last round, which signals to me that they got something cooked with that.
Okay.
Typically, you see it towards the B side of the map because you can.
K-Pop with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 23 months.
Okay. So it's a couple things to look out for. Is what do they want to do with flooring that up? I guess because that's whatever solution it is.
One sec, but they can't play offside first because there's an Astra on the other side. Ignore me. I'm a terrible coach.
It's unbelievable.
Fire me.
Yeah,
I'm a
I can't even. Yeah, I can't even take you away from Fnatic. You're already gone. But as you said, for Gentlemates, we want to keep eyes on the
they lose it. Well, Mini alluded to this.
That was prioritized, which is
I think this is big, getting the op out, but the problem is they are just taking A main at the beginning all the time.
Soon if they're going to prioritize it this early, but also where does floor position?
But then they have been going back over towards B, so this is too bad. So do I. I thought that would have happened. Like I'm really, if I'm Gentlemates right now, I'm expecting floor in either of these boxes.
Controlling that lane.
I feel like Gentlemates might be aware that
we wait for the knife, and they were actually waiting for this knife, and we Bro was laughing to himself.
But they're being patient. Maybe expecting aggression or a deeper angle, so they're going to have to invest a little bit more utility early to clear these
perfect lineup, yeah. Oh, great.
Yeah, they're not getting anything though, so it'll be interesting to see.
But I think it's on the fly, right? Because they've been doing their turret here.
So
he's trying to on the fly it.
Much is all about A main right now for these teams. And the call has been made. It looks like we're gonna group up.
XQC Molly, dude, that CS clip is still one of the best things ever.
Robbie BK going for a little fake towards this speed link potentially. Trying to drag the rotation.
Great knife though. The KO knife on this map is awesome. This one cross map that can't be broken here. You can do it from any of these positions that can just clear out and give you info over towards A. It's 2, so they know that there's people here.
Knives going to go out, and there's the divide. This is what we were, I mean, I don't want to say expecting,
Yeah,
but you
and
said they
hopefully
prioritized it.
Gentlemates actually
Plan,
show APEKS
go
how
for
they
a
should use an
20-second,
Astra ult
30-second
and just
hit
take
towards
so
that
much
A
space
site.
with it.
Over's still around, though.
Oh,
and
he
Click was
tanked that
completely
flash. That was a
blind.
lovely
These
flash hang.
flashes have been stunning. That's got to be from Molesy. That was perfect. The reveal very good as well, but Avova going to be dealt with. Mini's there. Robbie's there. Hype going to come back in, try and make that
Oh
pressure
my
happen.
goodness.
Swung on by 3.
The triple
Over
swing
goes
was
down.
outrageous.
The
Uh-oh,
Flaws
this
on the
might be
side,
it, though.
it's got to go. Absolutely nuclear.
Damn, dude. Big 1v3. That was sick.
Hater, it doesn't matter. You've got to
Yeah, and
respect
up into the
her.
next
That's a
round.
7
Very, very nice.
APEKS, keeping them in this game.
She's fragging heavy.
I was about to say, maybe she shouldn't have got the knives there.
Don't be doubting. We don't
Dot
doubt in
underscore
this
Lucy,
house.
thank you so much for the prime. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Red Bull clutch and a half.
Yeah, this
But
was a
these
cool flash.
flashes, we've been talking about the flashes leading up. Some of these have been really nice, just catching, flick in the air in this, kind of playing it back through.
The trades from mates were phenomenal. It's just
Oh, that shot was sick, though.
beautiful.
Dude, little crouch to make sure that she didn't get traded here.
Like we were discussing before the game how much of a Euro level I am in this map. But
Yeah.
the comfort from Click and for us is the M8s Map, and I can't really deny it when I see stuff like
Right?
Yeah, I think like to that extent, right? If you're talking about
Ooh,
playing
that's
maybe
nice. Molly that goes
high,
into the corner breaks the
kind of
alarm
think,
bot.
Okay, I think it's time to switch, but yeah, with these two, I feel like comfort kind of reigns king. Floor's still going to have the operator here and very much close towards that B site, so we're going to see a challenge on this. Of course, they can kind of feign it with Cadabra's
It's going to
smokes
be
here.
difficult like, with the drone from BK. BK? Can I go with BK?
I don't
Are we
know
on
if you know it like
BK
that.
terms?
I don't know if you know it like that. And Floor is going to be forced off the first angle, so they do get to progress slightly. That's a bit of a jump spot. Don't know how much he saw on that, but going to be still playing
Let's
a
see
little bit deeper.
it.
There's a pop flash potential
Okay,
through the smoke.
the right choice
then
there.
Click's going to move up, but his hype catching Mini.
Yeah, especially
Maybe a
this
blind
kill. And they have
shot,
Astra
something I'm not
ult,
sure
so
where he
everyone has to
found the
play on
space
site
at
for Gentlemates. Apart
Early
from maybe
low
Robbie
minute.
if he wants to
Level
get out of
2.
there and enable with the ult.
It's unfortunate. 5v4 now, but Click trying to get active.
Ooh,
And
they're
then
trying to
looking
get a
take
kill
back space. I
fast.
quite like this, get proactive. So Overall's there, but already there's still a player on the other side.
Wait,
I
this
thought
was
Odin
very
good for that,
nice.
but no, dealt with. That's stunning from Gentlemates.
That was
Getting
stunning.
Really rowdy
That was
towards the
cool
side
to
floor,
watch.
though.
Most teams there are
Temptation
planning
beckoning
without
from
doing
above, but
anything. They
it's a
took a lot
3v4.
of space
She
out of
doesn't
plan
have
with
to
the
do it all
Sova ult to
herself.
push
Has
here off
teammates here
and
to
double
ask a little
swing.
bit of a question of shot what rattles out. We're gonna have the knife coming
Oh
through.
man,
Mark
I'm impressed
is
with
in, though,
Gentlemates,
trying
to be
clear a couple
honest.
of those common
I know they want
spots.
double pistol, but
Retake's tough though with this operator.
Look how close they're playing as well. Robbie, right close by. Avova going to step forward and steps in. Click! It's outrageous from him. Putting Molesy in a 1v3. And the flash, they turned
very
it. They were
nice.
ready.
That
Gents
was
already.
awesome to watch on
Answer
site. That was
back
cool.
so
Great plan.
perfectly.
Super
I really
impressed
love
by
that
Robbie.
proactive push through
Yeah.
on the B link there. Like that's not the kind of thing you can plan. That's all
A
audible.
nice audible.
Like, I'm gonna presume as Robbie.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
imagine
Get
so,
up
right?
close. I'm gonna hold boys as well.
We've seen a couple of those nice audibles as well coming out from Gentlemates, which
That's a
is
very good sign.
yeah.
Come on! What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Whoa.
Who's your IGL?
I think I'm
That's
think
so
you're getting two
funny.
favourites out of this game.
Would you be good at that? You think? The
Well,
kind of would
give
you
it.
be? Yeah.
There's
You
footage.
got
There's footage. I think Lance is
That's
point.
so funny. This
don't
guy
need
is
to return to
fast
those days.
becoming one of my favorites, man.
As it stands, we have no armor, which is a bit rough for APEKS because this is out.
Shown.
The click.
It's just a straight up pre-fire, but
Okay, good. Farm, there we go. Nice. That's sights open. Come on over, boys. Well, the job done, and I think it's kind of good that we touch back towards Click as well, that you were kind of talking about, is that he did have a bit of a rough start.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't the, you know, welcome to the big leagues, cool, suddenly I'm hitting everything I want. It was pretty shaky. But seeing how well he's gone back into this game and that confidence building, especially in the second half here, is really good signs for the young player.
Yeah, I think I said it quite a lot. Like especially when we played with. Oh, 1 second. With substitutes, like it doesn't. The first game is the first game. Like
Shake it off.
like the first cast yesterday. You shake off the nerves a little bit afterwards. Like it's not all about that first game. It's a long season.
It is. Now, there we go. Nice again from Click. This is good. And it is
Yeah.
against a team with
and again the
no
outlaw
shield, so you're
patch
kind of
is
expecting this sort of
already
stuff.
this year has been really nice against the ecos.
And yeah, they're getting cocky, still confident. Molesy gonna get his ult off this. I mean, he'll probably got it anyway, but still, Gentlemates there, getting
Right.
themselves up towards
5
12.
chances.
Strong on this side so far. And APEKS backs to the wall now. They have every ult pretty much they need, excluding Flaws.
Almost did the paper
So now
X. No, you can't be typing that, surely.
So show us what you got here. If you had a plan in mind with these ults, with what they've got coming in, this is the time to show.
Gentlemen,
really
yeah,
for,
I'd be
it's a really good sign of the attack side
I'd be
as well.
excited if
Like,
I'm a
I'd be
Gentlemen
highlighted
fan.
Robbie
I
already
would.
Yes.
He is
I would be
fragging, but, like, the
feeling pretty
IGL
excited
aspect,
about this
like,
year.
on
We're seeing
defense,
some
it's kinda
awesome
hard to
stuff.
see the impact of the IGL. I don't know if he's calling the rotations. I don't know what's going on. But if you're a farmer on the attack side, it's kind of hard not to kind of give him kudos.
No, I think I knew coming into this game I'd always be able to enjoy watching Floor play, but I think Robbie's joining that sort of band. He is a real treat to watch individually, and again that mid-rounding, right, has been.
It's only one map,
absolutely on the money.
yes,
Some of those
but
nice
a lot of the
balls,
stuff
you know,
that
going
they're
for that aggressive
doing
play, I'd love to make sure that
is
was
like
his goal, 'cause I feel like it would be, especially when you add in that there was the
it
overall on
will
top.
be able
So that's
to
something that's just
transfer
such a
over
treat
to other
watch from
maps.
a younger,
I'm very
upcoming
confident.
player as well, but I don't know if there's a slam dunk execute they could hit on this, but with those ults, you've got to feel that APEKS will have something to lean on.
I mean, a round like this for Gentlemates in the timeout, you kind of expect to lose this round in a way.
You'd imagine so, right?
The
Four
goal of
ults.
this round I'd be calling is that we want them to use their ults. Make it as hard as possible for them in the future rounds. Like, we don't want them using 1 or 0 ults and then kind of building up. Like, a safety net almost.
Yeah.
So if we can bait them at this round, that's going to be a condition from mates for the rest of this game.
But 3 players are on that B side. And you see him when Gentlemates currently exist. See if I'm going to get nothing off the knife. And then they go to check middle.
This is nice from Gentlemen. It's being a lot more proactive as well. Going to set the op over towards B, get early info so they can
I guess they can cheat the
lean a lot
rotation.
heavier over towards A.
I'm hoping to just go for the...
Problem with this
Well, I was
is,
calling for the first
as
half.
soon as we just get a
Using
drone
these
and go
ults
over
for the
towards A,
retake,
it's going to be able to clear everything, and drone from this angle can literally clear pit. So they are
Side of over.
seeing a
That's-
full
yeah, I
free
got
site.
close to the smoke there for my taste. and I got a
Knife is
little
still
bit
good at
worried.
hit too,
See Odorous
but
there with the ult. Is this a pre-tip?
The only issue
Astra
is
ults, they got to
you
stay
get
on
like
site.
KO
Killjoy
down
ult as well,
because
should combo.
The Killjoy ult is now down. It's going to be a bit
A
weird.
shot.
Oh, and Click just clearing out by Pit. Avova did get Robbie down, so I guess that's one step here, and they can potentially get a res on that, but obviously not with this ult going through. And Avova's been caught. A little
Dude,
unlucky
so
on
many
that.
people got caught.
They're still playing site here, Gentlemates. 3 players actually got caught on that ult. That's wild.
Oh, it's a
They've gotta
really
start
nice
going, but
time with the
Click's still
flash.
controlling this. Floor tries to make a shot happen, but dealt with by Kadabra, and now it's down towards Avova. Surely this is done.
Very
That
nice,
one
man.
looking
Very cool
likely,
from
but the
Gentlemates. Very, very
1v3,
cool.
It ain't impossible, it's just improbable. And Avova steps closer, but it's Click to close as Gentlemates
Great
get
signs.
their first map win under the belt here. Lovely form there, Mini. I liked what we saw.
Yeah, beautiful attack side from the Robbie BK Master.